Hi everyone, welcome to Python Fundamental Training course. As part of this training, I will cover fundamentals of Python with practical examples. So if you don't have any prior coding experience in any of the language, then also you can easily follow this training because I will try to cover all the concepts, all the Python concepts with practical examples. Okay, so today is the first day of the session. So today I will cover introduction to Python and installation of Python in machine, and we'll see how to verify Python is installed properly, and we'll run one sample program. Okay. So the first thing is, what is Python? So Python is a high level interpreted programming language. What is the meaning of high level? High level languages are nothing but those are written in human understandable format. Not only Python, there are many languages like Java, C++. Those are written in human understandable format. So those such languages are called high level languages. And whenever so the languages which are of type high level, those requires interpreter. In the converter is required to convert high level coding into machine level coding, so that machine can understand. So machine will understand in 0 or 1, one format. It will not understand human understandable format. So we need some translator who can convert high level language into low level or machine level language. So each high level language like Java or Python, all are high level languages. These requires translators. So in case of Python interpreter will do this job. It will convert high level whatever programmer written, those are in high level languages. uh, Python interpreter will do the translation job, where it will convert high level language into machine level language. Okay. And Python uses indentation to define code blocks, unlike many other languages like Java, C++, right? Those uses braces. Okay, so this is something different in Python. So let me quickly show that in with example. In case of Python, functions are written with def keyword, okay, and function name and parameters. So if you see first line, this is function definition, where it starts with the first column, okay, and after this you can see print statement I am giving, and I have given one tab or four spaces. Then print statement is within add function. So I have not used braces. Okay, just in Python uses indentation. So if you give four space and write anything, that means it is written inside add function. And I'm calling this add function at line number 4, where it starts with column 1. Means this is outside of function block, add function block. Okay, so if I return anything within, if I want to write anything in add function, then I have to give four space or a tab. Then if I write, then it is inside add block. If I write anything at first column, then you are writing code outside the block. So this is just to explain indentation. I just explained this function. Okay, I have not used any braces, closing brace or opening brace. So Python uses indentation. So this is important. Why? Because none of the languages uses indentation. So this is something unique in Python. which you need to know. Okay, so let me go back to presentation. So Python provides three paradigms: object-oriented programming, functional programming, and procedural programming. If you see Java is not a functional or procedural programming. It Java supports object-oriented programming only. Okay, but Python provides multiple paradigms. So what is object-oriented programming? Our programs are built using classes or objects. So in further session, I will explain object-oriented programming in detail. I will not explain in detail now because this is just introduction. And functional programming means programs are written in using functions. Okay, if you see this example, I used add function. So if you are it supports this is called functional oriented programming. Okay, or functional programming. And procedural programming, where just you are just writing programs in sequence of functions or statements. Okay, so if you see here, right, I have written program one function and I just called. So if you would do this job in Java, then you have to define a class. Uh, you have to write one function called main. Then you have to create one more function called add. In main method, you will call add function. So instead of doing such a big job, Python use without creation of classes or objects. It simply you can define and you can call the functions. Okay, so this is uh, procedural programming where a set of statements or functions you can write. No need to create classes. Okay, so this is about paradigms supported by Python. And Python is widely used in artificial intelligence, web development, automation, and software development. So, in AI agents, Python is used. Okay. So if you know Python, you can work on all these. Uh, you can work on artificial intelligence, You can do web development. Python provides tool called Flask. Using Flask, you can do the web development and automation. Like Python provides inbuilt modules like PyTest to test. Means you can integrate automation testing tools called Playwright or Selenium. Use with Python and you can do automation testing. And Python provides many modules where you can do API testing as well. And Python is used for software development. Okay, so this is about introduction. So we'll move to next topic, that is installation of Python. So first you need to download the Python. You can go to www.python.org and download the latest version of Python. So as of today, so let me go to this Python site. Okay, so just click on downloads, and you can see a latest Python version is 3.14.6. But you can scroll down and you can see you can download prior means old Python as well. Better to download latest stable Python. Okay. So how to download? You can either click on this; it will be downloaded in your download folder, or you can click on download option here. If you don't want latest, if you want old versions, then you can click on downloads, and it will be downloaded in your download folder. Okay. So let me click. I want latest one, so I am clicking on Python 3.14.6. This is latest version. I'm clicking on this. I think it is downloaded. Okay, so let me go to yeah, it downloaded. Okay, so how to install this? Just double click on this. I have already installed Python. Okay, that is why it is showing modify, repair, or install option. But for you, if you are installing first time, then it will not show you. You can just click on next, 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 and you can complete the installation. But one thing you have to careful is you will be it will show one option called environment variables to be added, okay, at down. So you have to click that checkbox so that you can you need not to add manually those environment variables, okay. So once you this Python installation is completed, you can verify if environment variables are added or not. If you have not ticked that checkbox, then also you can add manually. Okay, so go to path here in the environment variable and click on edit. Okay, so whatever are Python, right? These are added. You need to add if you have not selected that checkbox during installation. You can click on new and actually Python in my machine Python is installed in this path. Okay, so during installation process only it will show you exactly in which location it is adding. Okay, and add these two these whatever Python um, yeah, Python is mentioned in this path, right? Add these. Okay, if you have not yeah, so if you, during installation only if you have selected that checkbox, then it will add automatically, no need to worry. Okay, so how to verify Python is installed? Go to command prompt and type py python version, okay, two hyphen and version. Okay, so I have a if you have got any error, then your Python is not installed. But if you get this response Python with version number, means Python is installed properly in your machine. Okay, so this is about installation and verification of Python. Okay, so next to write the program and execute, right, you need IDE. So I'm using Visual Studio. If you don't have Visual Studio in your machine, then in this document only I have provided the site, Visual Studio site. You can go to this Visual Studio site and download. Okay, click on this download for Windows. It will be downloaded and it will be downloaded in your download folder here, and double click and install the Visual Studio. Okay, so once it is installed, you can just search here Visual Studio and click on it. I have opened Visual Studio and I have written one sample program. Okay, hello world. So how to run initially, if you are unable, how to create the Python file is, um, click click on this plus mark here, file, or you click on this new folder as well. If you are opening Visual Studio for first time, click on new folder. Sorry, you have to first you have to create the folder. Okay, so what I did is I just created one Python coding folder here, and inside uh, what you have to do is you just have to navigate to this path in Visual Studio. So click on file and open folder, click on open folder, and navigate to this Python coding path and select the folder. Then To create a Python file, click on here plus files icon and write first first program or something, and you have to give extension as .py, then only it will be treated as Python file. Okay, so it is, I created one Python file. I will just write one print statement, hello world. Save this file, and how to run it, you just type py. So if you are unable to see this terminal initially, you will not able to see terminal as well. What you can do is click on terminal option, click on new. Okay, so terminal will open, and here it will be opened, path will be where these programs are written, okay, by default. So you just have to write py, and file name is first program, right? rg.py. Click on next. Yeah, it executed, and I just printed hello world. So programs are executing, so our Python is installed properly, and in Visual Studio it is working as well. Okay. um, so please do this setup, a Visual Studio installation, Python installation, and just check with this hello, just print it and just ensure programs are working, you are able to execute. Okay. um, I think that's it from this introduction session. Okay. Thank you all. Bye.